Royal Albatross ship. The Royal Albatross is a privately owned, four-masted Barquentine luxury super yacht. She operates from her home berth at Resorts World Sentosa on the island of Sentosa in Singapore. The Royal Albatross is a unique luxury tall ship with four masts, 22 sails, more than 200 ropes, three decks, and is comparable with a luxury yacht, but unlike the typical super yacht, it looks and operates like an old-world galleon. Her sails and rigging were designed by Jim Barry, who designed the ship for the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. After a 5.5-year reconstruction, the Royal Albatross is one of Singapore's premier hospitality venues, with a passenger capacity of 200 alongside and 149 sailing, all of which can be accommodated on a continuous upper deck. The Royal Albatross started its life in Chicago, where it was known as Windy Roman II, cruising the Great Lakes prior to a journey in 2008 that brought her over 15,000 kilometers from the temperate climates of North America. She was the first U.S. certified four-masted Barquentine since 1920. Since arriving in Singapore, approximately 360,000 man-hours were invested in redesigning, refitting, and certifying the Royal Albatross to operate commercially in Singapore and beyond. Her current specifications features 22 sails, 650 square meters of canvas, and over 60,000 RGB lights. Background: in 2001, the Royal Albatross was first launched as Windy Roman II, the twin sister of tall ship Windy, and operated on the Great Lakes from Navy Pier in Chicago. Windy Roman II was renamed the Royal Albatross in 2011. In 2008, when the Royal Albatross first arrived in Singapore, she was certified by the U.S. Coast Guard and was licensed to carry a maximum of 150 passengers. However, the Marine Port Authority of Singapore did not recognize the license granted under the U.S. Coast Guard and agreed to issue a license to sail in Singapore waters with a limit of 60 passengers. In 2009, an extensive transformation process started for the Royal Albatross when she was moved to Lumut, Perak, Malaysia to undergo hull strengthening, steel fabrication, ventilation works, exterior carpentry, and engine room fitting. She was essentially stripped to her bare hull and placed back together. There were no regional shipyards with tall ship experience, so facilities were rented and an international team of experts was recruited to train a new crew to work on the ship. The reconstruction process in Lumut lasted 2 years before the Royal Albatross was moved to begin the next phase of construction. In 2011, the Royal Albatross moved to Puteri Harbour in Johor, Malaysia to begin works on her electrical systems, internal piping, and interior carpentry. The process took another 2 years before moving back to Singapore for the final stage of the reconstruction. In 2013, the Royal Albatross moved to Raffles Marina in Singapore to complete her 6-year transformation process with detailing, furnishing, and crew training. She also attained her certifications in 2013. The Royal Albatross was rebuilt from the ground up to be a luxury super yacht and to maintain her traditional Barquentine class certification while complying with RENA class, international load line and passenger safety requirements of the Marine Port Authority of Singapore. She is certified as a commercial passenger ship in Singapore and international waters under the RENA certification and is the only charter yacht in Singapore that is licensed to carry more than 60 passengers on board. Capacity and specifications. Capacity, 12 crew, including accommodation. Day sailing, 149 guests excluding crew. Alongside, 200 plus guests. Overnight charter, 10 guests specifications. Originally built, 2001. Reconstructed, 2008-2014. Flag, Leah Malaysia, 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 Leah Malaysia. Flag, Leah Malaysia, 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 Leah Malaysia, 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 hull steel, displacement 276 tons, length 47 deck 34 beam 7.6 draft 3.8 type Barquentine tall ship class A. Class A, 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 Class Rena Yacht, masts for aluminum masts, 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 sails 22,653 SQ meters, rig staysail W/square sail, air draft 28.5 5 engine humans 1x 430 hp. Private charters. The Royal Albatross is available for private charter inside and outside of Singapore waters. She boasts 4 en-suite queen cabins and a king-size owner's cabin, sleeping a total of 10 guests plus 12 crew. Guests also have the enjoyment of toys and tender on board, including sophisticated diving facilities and moon pool. The Royal Albatross has been chartered for private parties, public events, solemnizations, weddings, product launches, press conferences, team building, and corporate events. The Royal Albatross has a large open unobstructed upper deck, 3 stages with professional sound systems to host events and ceremonies. She also features a commercial restaurant-grade galley kitchen and is the only tall ship in the world with stone hearth pizza ovens. The Royal Albatross offers clients the option to decorate the ship and even customize the sails with logos which can be used during their events. Awards and recognition. In 2015, the Royal Albatross was named the Best Event Networking Venue and Most Inspiring MICE Venue in the Asia-Pacific MICE 2015 Awards. In 2017, the Royal Albatross received recognition at the Maritime and Shipping Awards 2017, earning the title of the Best Luxury Yacht Company in Singapore and the APAC Excellence Award. Notable appearances. The Royal Albatross has appeared as locations for several movies and TV shows. Notable appearances includes as Bruce Wayne's super-yacht in The Dark Knight by Christopher Nolan, super-yacht in Singapore's Channel 8 TV series drama My Guardian Angel, Gallery,